And a great Tuesday afternoon to everyone. NGRU Storm back for more OG 7 Days to Die version 1.18, the last available version that could be downloaded from the PS4 store before Telltale Publishing went belly up, screwed us all, and then Fun Pimps said, "Oh, we're only going to make it for the PS5 now," and told all of us PS4 players to go pound sand. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am. Got back from work, took a good shower, got some bills paid, needed to get that done, and now I'm just kind of chilling with all of you wonderful people. Thank you so much for stopping by to hang out and watch this live stream with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For those of you who have subscribed, for those of you who have subscribed, know that I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you who haven't, please do. I would love to have your subscription. I would love for you guys to come hang out with me. And remember, share the videos. Share them. If you know somebody who would really enjoy the kind of content that I put out, please share the video with them. Drop me a like. The like will help me defeat the YouTube algorithm monster that dwells in the toilet. Yes, the YouTube algorithm monster dwells in the porcelain cave. And on a daily basis, I become a knight in shining armor, Sir Pinchaloaf. And I go do battle with the brown dragon, the algorithm thing that lives in the porcelain cave. Yes, I do. Believe it or not, I do. I really do. Anyway, guys, enough with the fun stuff. Please drop a like. Remember that that's going to help me beat the algorithm, and of course a notification. If you click that when I do a live stream, you'll get the notification. In addition to, I mean, like, hey, if you're at work, if you're busy, if you're with family, if you're out playing, whatever it is that you do that you can't be here during the live stream, guess what? The notification bell will let you know that I have dropped another one. So I'm seeing a few more people starting to follow me on PS4. Thank you very, very much for doing that. But if you would, pretty please, with some zombie sprinkles on top, maybe a zombie testicle if you're, kind of in the mood for one of those. Please, if you would, drop me a subscribe on YouTube. It would really help me out. We're trying to grow the channel. And yeah, we're building the environment now using the random gen map as opposed to the Navesgain map, which is it's actually a very small map. There's not a whole lot of cities on it, but the random gen is always much more fun. You never know what to expect. You never know where you're going to end up at. And me, well, I ended up here. Welcome to the hizzy. Let me run outside and show you. Got to go around the back way so that y'all can see it. Don't run with a knife, folks. It's dangerous. I'm a trained professional. We are living on top of a POI that I have renamed as, ta-da, working my bun. It was a working stiff, actually, is what it was. And I was going to say working my stiff, but it wouldn't fit. All the letters on the bottom row would have mashed together. It wouldn't have been even. So we did this. But we've got a nice little place up here. We've got our little chemistry set here with our poopies in there so that we can eventually make some fertilizer for the garden. We have our wonderful little cooking stove right here with all the accoutrements, the cooking pot, le cooking grill, le beaker, and then of course we have our nice little furge here so we can smelt stuff. It's important that we smelt stuff. In fact, let's turn this on so that we can do some smelting. And I have all the accoutrements here as well. The anvil, les calipers, and le tulle and die set. All important things that you really need to have if you want to get it going on. Nice little place here. Not a whole lot. I mean, I haven't done a lot of decorating. I never really did do a lot of decorating. And out here, we have our garden. This is our downstairs garden. Let me hop up here. And currently, we've got some blueberries growing. Yum. And here we keep all of our seeds and all of our wonderful goodies like that. And then we've got our concrete mixer, our cement mixer right here so that we can make concrete. And then let me turn my light off. Let's go upstairs. It's such a pretty day. It's like 8:30 and the sun is setting, and we're just kind of traipsing through all of the corn and taters that I have growing. Nice place to be. Go, what is that? Are you serious? See that one kind of a hole over there was where I went and dug sand. So evidently what had happened is that a zombie got stuck in there and started digging towards me. Look at that. That is crazy. Maybe I should have put that in another spot. Who knows? Yeah, well, we deal with them as they come. Let me see, day 140 was the last rave that we had with the zombies, so day 147 is going to be the next one. And we're getting ready to head into the evening on the day of 145. It is 8:54, almost 9 o'clock in the desert town, Villeberg city, village, whatever it is that I live in here. I started in the desert, and although there are some disadvantages, the desert is actually a pretty cool place to live. The reason being is because of the food. Now, granted, you're looking around here, man, it's a desert. There ain't nothing around here to eat. I don't see no deer, no pigs, no rabbits, no chickens. You're right, there's not. But out there in the desert, we have loads of cacti. And when you harvest up those cacti, you get edible yucca fruit. And yucca fruit can be processed to either, you can eat it, straight up eat it. I mean, it takes a little bit to fill up on it, but it's okay. And then if you don't eat it, you can process it into yucca juice and have something to drink. That is, okay, of course, if you have glass jars. Glass jars are very, very important. This is where you put all of your good stuff. So we've been doing pretty good. Last time around, I ended up on the horde night. I had a zombie, one of them little spider monkey assholes. They came up through, not this door, because it was originally nothing more than a set of iron bars here, 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 and then an opening right here that I could climb up through. So this little shit climbs up and he starts attacking my cement mixer. Now, why he didn't attack me, I don't know. You'd think that they would on a horde night, but no, he sat there and beat my cement mixer until it had just a little life left. And I come up to it and press the wrong button in an attempt to repair it, and I broke it. So I had to go chase out and find a bunch of engines, which I did. I found 3, and then came back and built my new cement mixer, so I'm very happy about that. We're back in the cement business if we need to be, because I usually stand over here on the corner of these wonderful iron bars that I have put all the way around my POI. And the reason why I'm using iron bars is because A, they're more durable, and B, they're much easier to do a look down, shoot down attack on zombies when they come. So I'll normally stand right here on the corner, and as you can see down there, I've had to replace a good bit of the sidewalk around this POI and a good bit of the wall, which I do not mind. It is okay. Another place that they love to go attack is right there. That's where my garage door is, where I can drive my mini bike into the building, and no problems, no fuss, no muss. But you'll hear them over there, blang, 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 beating on it. So that's one of the places that I have to kind of be careful of during a horde night. But these bars around the house, if this is what you're going to do, live on top of a POI, which is probably one of the easiest ways to survive in game, and be able to do a garden and all of that kind of stuff. The way that you do it is you put iron bars, two wide, two out, all the way around your building. And this will prevent the spider monkey zombies from climbing up. But I strongly suggest that when you have that ladder that coming up, first thing, remove the bottom section of the ladder. Make it a jump ladder. Otherwise, zombies will climb up it. They can climb ladders to come and get you. And two, put some type of door over the top of it to prevent the spider monkeys, which eventually show up in the game, the later stages of the game. They will climb up and they will come and do you damage. So, oh, that's so good. Big mug of just sweet iced tea. Of course, I have to use Splenda. Or no, is it Splenda that I'm using? Not Splenda. What is that wild shit that I'm using to sweeten my... Give me a second here. It's not Splenda. That's just fucking stupid that I said that. Brain fucking fart. That's what happens when you get old. It's called stevia. At least it began with an S, right? Yeah, I have to use stevia because, a little bit diabetic. I mean, I'm not like grossly overweight. I'm not a blob or, just obese or anything along those lines. I do have a little bit of a dad gut, which I'm proud of because I've been very skinny all of my life. In fact, when I was in the Marine Corps, I was placed on double rations so that I would gain weight. Did it work? Fuck no, but I ate my fill, by golly gee. There's a bunch of people who weren't overtly happy about that. And then we've got our trees that we've planted over there, and the nice thing about it, you cut down a tree, you get 2 seeds, you plant 2 trees, you sustain life, and you can grow yourself a small forest. That way, if you ever need lumber, you can go over there and just go to town on it. Cut down probably about 15 trees, 20 trees, and you'll end up with a full stack of wood. Like 6,000, I think is the max stack on it. But other than that, we've just been kind of chilling. We really haven't done a whole lot. We really haven't exploited a lot of what we have here in town. In fact, I'm sure there's some buildings that we've really not gone in and done any scavenging in, simply because of the fact that I've been busy doing other things. So some of those other things was to actually explore the map. Now I'm down here on the very edge, the bottom of the map, and I think I started back up in here somewhere, and then made my way down to here, and then found this town and decided that I was going to call it home, simply because of the fact that it's a good place. It is a solid place. The only bad thing about it is that red line that you see right there at the bottom. Now, in the OG 7 Days to Die, that line means radiation zone. You do not go into it. I don't care if you found a rated 600, top of the line hazmat suit. You do not go into the radiation areas because you will frickin' die. And not because of zombies, you'll die because of the radiation. So you want to stay out of those areas. But in driving around, I mean, towns usually have this little thing where you'll have roads that will come in at different points of the town, like the northwest corner, the northeast corner, the southeast corner, and the southwest corner. Well, the map, knowing that, or the system when it built the map, generated the map, realized that there was no way that they could do a road out of the southwest corner of town. So actually it comes in on pretty much in the middle on the west side of town. And that leads out to other roads. So what we have discovered so far, well, the northeast road leads basically to a dead end, and that little white area is a little bit of a snow-covered area. you could probably go up there and find lumberjacks. Out of the northwest corner of the town, though, we come up to the first green town that we discovered. So we took the southwest road, which comes to a dead end. We took the northwest road, and it led us over to another town that is kind of situated on desert, burnt zone, and just kind of, I guess you could call it a barren area. There's not really a whole lot in this town. Went north out of there, off of the northwest road out of the town, and found another little area right here, and it came up to a Y in the road. See, there's another Y right here that I haven't explored yet, but we followed one up, and see, it kind of cuts back around, goes through a snow area. We've got another little road there, but there's another town on here, if I can remember where it is. That's not it. Where is that big ugly town? It's like the big city town, and that place is like evil. There it is right there. Okay, and that comes off of the northeast side of the first green town that we discovered here. I really need to try to go check this place out, but the problem with this place is that there's a shit ton of dogs, a shit ton of cops, a shit ton of screamers, a shit ton of my spider monkeys, and then those giant freaking wasps. It's a lot there. When I tell you it's a lot, it's a lot. So my big thing is I've just been trying to, get to a point to where I have a nice chunk of ammo, and I can go spend a couple of days up there. There's really no major POIs there. It's like the buildings they've all been destroyed and whatnot. So you actually end up parkouring up into one of the broken buildings, and that's basically the way that you keep your ass from getting noshed on by the zombies. Because as I've explained many times, zombies are gooch connoisseurs. Storm, what's a gooch? Well, most people call it a taint. I call it a gooch because it sounds funnier. So the zombies are gooch hungry connoisseurs. They love your gooch. They will eat everything around the gooch and save the gooch for the last. They will. You don't believe me? They will. Another drink of iced tea. I'm sitting here holding this mug, and oh, it smells so good. So, I mean, there's lots of other places that we'll be able to explore, before the map becomes, unattainable. Went to this little place, almost died going over here trying to grab a package that I don't think is even there anymore. But man, that place is chock full of whitestone. Look at all that. That's yummy stuff. That's where we get most of our goodies from. So yeah, we need to head back up there. And now that we have our leather duster, we can most definitely go up there, and we'll stay warm. Because living here in the desert, one of the things about it, building armor, not the greatest idea. Why? Because you get hot. So he's wearing basically the miner's helmet. This is so that you can turn the light on and off and see what you got to do. And of course, you got to wear sunglasses because your future's bright. We have the military vest that does provide us a little bit of protection. In addition to a black t-shirt, some military gloves like those, made out of military fibers, and our shorts are just about shot to shit. I haven't found any other black shorts yet that I can upgrade them with, so that's kind of a thing. And then some worn boots. They're not too worn. 340 is not too bad as far as as far as condition of the piece is. And Wang, that's his name, Wang or Chang or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly what his name is as far as a character bundle. He's a little skinny, little bony, but he's got a big old beard. And, I wear a beard as well, so we just kind of do this. But Mr. Hollywood, thank you so much for following me. I just saw that. God bless you, sir. Please, 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 I'm begging you, come over to YouTube and drop me a subscribe. It would really help me out if you could. Thank you so much, though, dude. I do appreciate you, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. All right, so now explain to me how this shit happens. See, it's like I've got my hand there like I was holding my pecker and my sniper's rifle's off to one side. I don't know. Maybe Wang was doing something with his Wang while we were talking about different stuff. Wait, come on, Wang. Don't do that. Not in front of other people. That's just nasty. Okay, Milky Way's out. That looks gorgeous. Got a beautiful moon out tonight. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, while I have got that forge running, the one thing that I need to do is get in this box and get this lead, and I need to drop this lead in here. See, it's just sitting here burning and nothing's going on. Okay, so I've got 2,500 stone. I could probably grab a little stone, and we'll grab this. Might as well grab all this iron, and we'll get that all thrown up in the forge, and we'll start doing the schmeltables on it. Alright, so the iron, I really only need like 3 grand to do this and fill her up. So there's 2,500. That should work. We'll drop that in there. We're at 2,500 stone. I'm not going to complain. We've got more than enough to do what we need to do. There we go. And the other boxes that you see here, this is my sellables box. So when I go out and I find stuff, this is where the stuff that I'm not going to use goes in here, and we go to Trader Bob and we sell him all of that stuff. The food box is nice and chock full of good yummy stuff. The cans, they just end up getting bigger in terms of number because I rarely eat the crap out of the cans. I'll either burrow me some eggs so I can make some, you know, piss the zombies off with some good old stinky egg farts, or I'll make myself some corny bread, or some meat stew, or some blueberry pies. I mean, all the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Got to make the good stuff. And then in case I have an emergency on food, I do have a good bit of yucca fruit down here to include some yucca juice. Good stuff. Increases your stamina. Is good on your hydration, and it does help your wellness. Alright, and then this is my construction box. This is where I carry other odd items that I may end up needing to find. We have our weapons box here, which I probably need to go through and start combining some things again. It would probably, you know, give me a little bit more room, get rid of the items here and these items over there. But you know what? I had talked about, did I build myself another crossbow? Hang on. Something telling me. What's up in here? There's my crossbows. Okay, so I've got a 426 right now. We're going to combine the 426 with this 403 and come out with a 446, which is far better than the ones we can make. And then I'm going to take this other one. We're going to drop it here in the, of course it would help if you picked it up off the tool bench, you dipshit. Come here, Fred. Thank you very much. Durr. Alright, here we go. Let's drop that off there. Now, I need to make another 2 blunderbuss. So, I need to check and see what I'm going to need to make a friggin' blunderbuss, because I've forgotten. I haven't made one in a while. Where's the damn blunderbuss? There it is. Okay, so forged iron, short iron pipe, glue, duct tape, and wood. Okay, forged iron, short iron pipe. I need some lumber. I need some glue and some duct tape, which I have a good bit of because I make my own, by golly gee willikers. Now, how much was that saying? Let me just swap over to the club because I'm getting tired of him seeing him crooked shit. All right, how much are one of these going to cost? Again. Blunderbuss. There we go. All right, I need 16. All right, so I'm going to need to make some forged iron. So I might as well get over here and get this thing going right now. We need resources. Forged iron, please. Thank you very much. We're going to make about 100 of these right now just to kind of have some to keep in stock. And rather than running the number up on the counter, I'll just throw the number in there. And yeah, buddy, there we go. All right, so we're going to let that cook. And it is morning time. That wonderful sound. Oh, look, we're gonna be able to watch the plants grow. Boop. There goes one. How about another one? We got another. Boop. Come on. I'm waiting. There's one. There's another one. And then I'll be that one right there next, I'm guessing. Yep. Look at them. Look at them just sprout up like that. I hate to say it, but I need to go on a poopy hunt. Need to go look for some dookie. Toilets never surprise me in this game. Toilets are always like one of a few different things. They're either going to be empty, they have murky water in them, a jar of murky water, a toilet pistol, 9mm, or they'll have a dookie, or a combination of the three. Murky water and a dookie, pistol and a dookie, pistol and murky water, sometimes nothing. But, I mean, the thing that I'm still curious about is how folks can just, go and pinch a loaf and just leave it there. It's like, I'm proud of that. I want everybody to see it. Nobody wants to see your poopy. Nobody. All right. Well, I need to make some blunderbusses. Okay, there's 30 right there. And with what I have, I should be able to craft 2 up. So let's go on ahead and do that right now. And we're going to do the same thing with the blunderbuss that we did with the crossbow. All right. And I still have some left. I don't know if I still have one in there. Let's go look. Do I have any clubs in here? Spiked clubs? I don't see any. So I should probably make 2 spiked clubs. When it comes to weaponry in game, I tend to be a bit of a traditionalist. I will stick more to the spiked club, the crossbow, and the blunderbuss, and I save my ammo, like on the sniper rifle. Really the only reason I carry it is because when I go ranging, I can kill food much easier with the sniper rifle. Makes a difference. Spiked club. Oh, well, shit. 20 a pop, man. Well, there's 27. That makes 40, so yeah, buddy. There we go. Alright, so we need to make 2 of these as well. Okay, so we've got our first blunderbuss, which is very cool. So we're going to take our partial 368 and add it to this full 404 in the combine and end up with a 411, which is not that bad. And of course, you always want to reload after you do that. There we go. I mean, shotgun shells, the sawed-off shotgun, the long barrel shotgun, all fine and good. But you got to keep in mind, folks, as far as I know, you can't make paper in game. You got to find it. And shotgun shells require paper and gunpowder and all that shit. So, if I'm not mistaken, let's find out. Let's just, for grins and frickin' giggles, let's find out. Let me see. Let's go to the next page. Shotgun shells. Okay, a shotgun slug. Okay, so they require bullet casings. But look at that. For one, you've got to have 3 bullet casings? Oh, hell no. I am not playing that game. All right, we're going to take this other blunderbuss. Let's drop it off in the ammo box here. And while I am... Did I grab that other blunderbuss? I thought I grabbed that other blunderbuss. What the hell? Watch it still be on the bench. Nope, it's right there, right in the top row. Brain fart. Can't remember shit. Alright, you go in there. Iron pipes go in there as well. We're going to drop off our glue and our duct tape. Let's give this a shuffle. There we go. We're going to give this a shuffle again so that we can kind of get things in order. And then I can drop off my lumber. But actually what I need to do is take all that lumber and turn this off for just a second. There we go. And turn it back on. There we go. And that's the last of our forged iron. Of course, all that iron, we ended up using a good bit of what we made, but I mean, we ended up with more than we had, so I'm a happy man. And wouldn't be, I mean, we wouldn't be in a bind if we didn't go harvest wood or anything like that, so we should be good. All right. Now, we've got a 404, a full 404 to combine with our partial 398, and we've got a nice 413. I'm loving it. All right. So pretty much every tool that we have in the tool belt now is blue. The next best color is purple. So that's 500 to 600 is purple. That's the highest that you can get in game. That little combine function on the workbench really makes a difference. Now, if you're at a point in game where you need a workbench and you can't build one because you don't have the skill yet, if you can find a wrench, go check out all of the, go to your little different towns and check out the pass and gas stations. More often than not, you will find, let's do a shuffle again, more often than not, you will find a, see where we at on iron. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off. What do we need? We're good on stone, so don't really need stone. Brass and lead come as you do your ranging. Glass, that's easy enough. Go dig some sand up, or if you're living in the desert like me, you can go dig sand up and put it in your forge, and it'll melt down to glass. That way you can make your glass jars. Stone's real important. That's going to allow you to make your cement mix. This stuff right here, because that's nothing but stone. And then your clay comes in when you make glass, when you make forged iron, forged steel, iron arrowheads. Sorry about the cough, guys. I've been dealing with this nagging dry throat cough. I think a lot of it is the blood pressure medicine that I'm on. All right. So now we need to figure out what we wanted to do. How much do we have that we can take over to Bob? We got a few things. Let's get all of this stuff and let's go see Bob. Now downstairs here in the POI, I have cleared pretty much everything on the floor out. The reason being is because all of those shelves is a great source of scrap iron. I originally went up and replaced those big lights up there, but it didn't really light the place up enough. So built the wooden ramps and then put lights under those, and it lit things up nicely. The bathroom here is no longer a bathroom. It's just basically an empty place where I have double lined the walls. Some of it is the original cobblestone that I'd put in. But there are, as you can see, there's some good chunks of concrete in there, rebar reinforced concrete, which, I mean, it does make a difference. I don't really know why I've left the door here. I don't have an excuse as to why. All right, so let's go check on the mini bike here and see how the mini bike is faring. We're not doing too bad. We've got some great stuff on there with some great numbers. We are almost full on gas, but we can go to the benzylatum box of go-go juiciness, and we can pick up a little bit of gasoline, and we can come over here and dump a little bit of gas in, and now we can see where we stand on, is the vehicle full? Yeah, buddy. All right, we'll take that 167 gas that we have left, and we're going to put it back into, once again, the benzylatum box of go-go juiciness. All right, so, oh shit. Well, hello everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? How are you, sir? Let's talk about Jesus. I think you will enjoy him, and he will enjoy you. He will save your soul. Have you heard about Jesus? Okay. Well, he got aggravated about me being religious. I'm not a Mormon, sir. No, I am not. And you, well, let me just bless you with the holy conking stick of head busting. Blap. You too. Oh. You too. Oh, look, and we have the crawlies. These are our fentanyl addicts. Oh, one on the head, and he's done. Oh, let's just smack him on the back of the head one more time. Thank you very much. Oh, it's the bowling ball guy. Blap. Oh, okay. And God bless you too, sir. God bless you. Yes, let me hit you in the nards. Oh, your girlfriend came and smacked me. Oh, I got stunned. Well, that's okay. We'll just give you another one. Good morning, sir. How are you? I know you enjoy the blunderbuss. Well, I'll break it out just for you. Let me smack your girlfriend right there, or is that your daughter? I can't tell which. Good morning, sir. How are you? Uh-huh. And see, this is why I don't use a shotgun. This thing is just wonderful up close. And, of course, you can just kind of get out of the way of the ones that show up. How are you, sir? Have a good day. Yes, I'm loading one up just for you. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. And where are you going? Yeah, we got the crackhead. Crackhead's coming up. Need some crack. Need some crack. No crack for you. Okay, well, I'm glad you feel better now. Goodness, that was a nice little roving band, wasn't it? All right, well, you know what time it is. It is time to clean up the mess we've made. Screw it. We'll go to the we're going to go to the trader first. We'll come back and clean up the mess. All right. Let's hop on the scoot. Romp. See, it makes it real easy to get in and out. And these doors, by the way, are fucking expensive. Oh, hell, he dropped that right up at the edge of town. Well, let's go up there. We'll just drive up there. Shouldn't take us but a second here on the bike. There's also a cemetery out there that I want to go exploit. Nursey, nursey. Oh, that is so gratifying. But they damage your bike when you do that. It's such a pain. Oh, I see another target right there. Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm just riding over here to pick this up because Ow. Frickin' cactus knee-biting bitch. Alright. Let's go over the hill here. I know that box landed right... Oh, there it is over there. I see a good bit of white stone over here, too. I need to come over here and harvest it all. White stone will keep you up in iron, nitrate, coal, all the good stuff. Alright, what's up in here? Anything yummy? Oh, maybe. AK-47 barrel. Well, a lot of good stuff. But there's more than a little bit we're going to sell. Alright, so let's get back on the bike. Let's just kind of make the turn here. And we'll just get over here on the road and we'll take the road back into town. That way I don't have to worry about the damn knee biters. Alright, divots in the road there from where I took apart cars. What is that? That's a tire, screw it. I got good tires. Damn, 91% on the bike. Just that little bit of cross country and zombie smashing. And they got all indignant about it. Oh, man. It's okay. We can repair it. We got repair kits. Have repair kits, will repair. Plus, we keep an inventory of motor oil on hand so that we can make the repair kits. Alright, so it's already 1:30. Wow. That sucks. Alright, so we should see the turnoff to go to the trader right here. So let's go see Bob. Now, Bob is one of those people you got to be careful of. Bob likes his pain pills, okay? Now, although I do keep some pain pills, you know, just in case I need them there at the homestead, the rest of them I take to Bob because Bob's kind of strange like that. He likes his pills. And you have to be careful because sometimes Bob will he'll get kind of really weird on you, and you'll go in and instead of saying howdy stranger or something good like that, you know, make him feel like he's a good country boy, he'll say some shit like, see anything that you like? And then he'll look at your crotch, and it's just creepy as fuck. And if you don't believe me, we may catch him looking at the crotch. Just wait and see. So me and Bob kind of have this understanding. I bring him pain pills and he doesn't get weird with me, and it's all good. So, and I'd like to find another trader in you know, on this map. There should be at least one more. Alright, let's turn here. Let's get back on the trail. There we go. Alright, let's just hop off the bike and let's swap over to the club here. And let's run in and say hello to Bob and sell Bob some stuff. Maybe Bob will have some stuff that we could, you know, be all happy joy about. Alright. There we go. Every time I hear that flag doing that, what does that say? Oh, it's the white. It says White River. Okay. Here we go. You can turn the light on. Hey, Bob. How are you, man? You doing okay? Bob, don't look at my crotch and don't be weird. I brought you some pain pills, dude. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me, Bob. You know you like pain pills. Quit looking at my crotch, Bob. You see what I mean? He's strange like that.
I've been expecting you.
Yeah, well, I'm so happy you have. All right, so let's sell him the flashlight. Let's see if he wants the sawed-off shotgun this time. Oh, he did. Hey, Bob, got 10 pills for you. There we go. I got a sniper rifle schematic for you, Bob. I got a chainsaw schematic for you, Bob. I got 10 health kits. Let's see, actually 11 health kits, because I've got a shit ton of them at the house. Okay, he doesn't want any more health kits. Okay, so we'll take that home. Bob, you want some beakers, Bob? How about some beakers? Couple of beakers there, Bob. There's a beaker for you. There's another beaker for you. Thank you, Bob. Rocket launcher stock. Oh, he likes those. Of course, you know, they look like insertables. Sniper rifle schematic to Bob. Here we go. Rocket launcher barrel. I never use those. Here you go, Bob. I got some oil. That'll help that complexion of yours. And you can't have my AK-47 barrel. That's mine. All right. So let's look and see what Bob has in ammo and weapons. Shotgun shells, which I don't ever use, and steel arrows. Well, I use the crossbow. Crossbow does more damage. All right. Resources. Let's see what he has. Nothing that I'm going to jump up and down about. I can tell you that right now. He's got some nice parts. But that's about it. No, nothing there. Okay, what about decor? Miscellaneous. He's got a few things. Air filter and hubcap landmines. Those are always fun, but you can make those yourself. Alright, then what's on the second page? Bookcase, household faucet, flashlight, don't need them. And of course, I know everything as far as all the books in game. I've read them all, so unnecessary. Clothing. He's got some BDU bottoms. Too bad he doesn't have BDU freaking shorts. How do? Roommate just got home. Alright, food, charred meat and animal fat. Well, I can cook a better steak at home. Medicines, I've got everything I need. I'm not hurting there. Chemicals, reinforced steel upgrade. You know, I don't know that I've ever used this stuff. This is used to further upgrade steel walls and increasing explosion resistance. Well, I mean, I used to be a big PvP fan. Not anymore. It's entirely too toxic for me. So I guess I'm not going to really need that. All right, but this is the best part. Secret stash. What you got, Bob? Augers, rifles, this, that, and the other. Nothing to jump up and down about on the first page. What you got on the second page? Hey, some 9mm. I will take all of that there, Bob. Thank you very much. Buy them all in one slot there. He's got some steel crossbow bolts. I think he's got 55 of them. I mean, do I really? Nah. Night vision goggles, and of course in game, the OG 7 Days to Die night vision goggles always sucked sour backside. I mean, it was just they don't work worth two shits in a rain barrel. So, grabbing some tea here, folks. But we ended up with a couple of things that were worthwhile. I mean, we ended up with a little bit more cash. We've got 20,000 plus, and of course the casinos tokens, they max at a 20k stack. So we've got 22k 661. That's not bad. And we found some 9mm rounds, so I'm not going to complain.
It's been a real pleasure. You
It
watch
has.
yourself out there.
Oh yeah, Bob. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. All the good to you. All right. So where to now? It's like 5 o'clock. So if we go someplace, we need to go someplace that's reasonably close by so that we can get there before the dark hits. All right. So if I go over there, I can go that direction. But I know that I've got places here where I can stay. So why not? I mean, No, we're 1 day away from a horde night. Are you kidding me? It's day 146. Alright, where is that at? Where is that box at? Ooh, baby. That's real close. Well, let's go grab it. And the one thing I need to be careful of is there's caves out in this area. And the last thing I want to do is drive my scoot straight off into a damn cave. That would suck. That would suck highly. Why? Because I'd have to dig myself out. Alright, let's stop right here. Thank you. We got another one. What do we got? Oh, not too bad. We got a few decent items, especially this right here, the SMG receiver. So another good thing that we can add to the colecciones. Alright, I don't want to go downhill. Well, actually, I probably could just coast downhill here. Make sure I don't run into any big cactus plants. I should be okay. And just kind of circle back over here and hit the road. I saw me a zombie. Hey, yeah, that was good. Got some air on. Oh man, I thought I looked down and saw my bike go to 81. I was about to say, you gonna kill me 10% because I got air on my mini bike? Are you kidding me? Alright, back in town. Well, that was kind of a quick, full day. Oh, there's old bowling ball head. Oh, 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 oh. That was rich. Blap. Oh, she's still pissed. Blap. Works out good that way. I like it. I likes blapping them. Makes me happy. Alright. Why I derive so much joy out of that, I cannot even begin to describe, but I do. Alright, so let's get this open, because it's 6:30. We'll get inside here. Hop off. Close the doors. And then we're going to do the slow and careful turnaround here. There we go. Come on, man. There we go. This bike has like shit turning radius. Alright, there we go. Now, we have some stuff that we can get up here and drop off right quick. Let's get this light off so we're not blinded by the light. Alright, so we're going to drop these things in there. The flashlight and the exploding crossbow bolt schematic. I'm pretty sure I know this one. Known. Alright, what else have we got? Got a few things to drop off here. So let's get these things dropped off. And we'll probably end up doing a little bit of gun work this evening. Alright, but I do want to get back out here and see if I can't clean up some of this mess. Because you never know. These guys may have some good stuff. What you got for me, buddy? A sham sandwich? Oh, he didn't have too many things. Yeah, worthless shit. We'll take your bones and your fat, make glue. There's some stuff. What do we got here? You ain't got nothing. Alright, about you? Ooh, baby, baby. Food and ammo. Somebody knew I was coming, so they baked me up a cake. Back and done. What do we got here? Lead fishing weights. That's a little bit more lead. At least 5 more lead in the forge. He didn't bring anything. Okay. Are there any more? Oh, yeah. Got one more here. He doesn't have anything. Oh, quit complaining. It's not that hot. Alright, so let's look around and make... see, we missed a couple. Alright, sandwich and some food. Every little bit helps. I'm not going to complain. And I think we got them all. That was like that one little bit of roving bandit. Oh, shit. There's 3 over here. Man, that one had a nice little bit of stuff. Somebody's over there around the corner making noise. How much more room do we have? We're good. Alright. Alright. Who's over here making noise? Oh, it's you. You're the one I hit, huh? Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Choppy, chop. I'll get around here and chop your leg off, turn you into a spud. You hit me. I'm trying to get her leg. Okay. Now we just need to get the other arm. Oh man. She didn't last. She pooped a rock. What we got here? Sham sandwich. It's okay. Alright, so the stuff that we don't want, dookie meat, plant fibers, sand, and dookie sandwiches. Alright, cool beans. Let's head upstairs. See, we even got us a little porch light right there. Isn't that pretty? Alright, let's get up here and get this thing open. There we go. Yeah, glad I got springs on it, otherwise I wouldn't be able to lift that thing. Alright, and we'll just close the door and lock it up. Very good. Alright, so day 146. So we've got another horde night to face tomorrow. Wow, I didn't expect it to come around that fast. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's get over here. We know the shotgun shells are going to go. I bet he'll buy the denim pants. And of course, you got to save the pills for Bob. The steel arrows, we could probably sell him those. Alrighty then. So now we're going to look at the food chest. We're going to drop off the can of stock and the can of chicken soup, good stuff. The bottled water, of course. And the can of miso. Yummy. I love miso. But, you know, bad thing about, of course, the miso thing, it reminds me of that, movie, Platoon, where they're in Vietnam, and old boy's sitting there, and the Vietnamese prostitute comes up and starts talking, "Me so horny, me love you long time." Well, with all the inflation, it's not me love you long time, it's like me love you half time. Nature of the beast. I found it amusing, damn it. Alright, let me see. We need to get rid of the animal fat and the bones. Very cool. And then we can take these lead fishing weights and we can drop them in here for use with later items. Alright, so getting ready, 10 minutes till 10 o'clock when the horn sounds and it's zombie time, and we're just going to get over here and chill out. Okay. New Diablo installed. In fact, that was something that I was wanting to tell everybody, so I might as well do that in the stream. So 7 Days to Die will remain my primary streaming game. I do enjoy the OG 7 Days to Die, and I love jabbing fun pimps in the ribs every time I do this to remind them that, yeah, they took a giant dump on us PS4 players by not allowing, the thing for PS4. Now, granted, I understand it does take money to port a PC game over to a console. I understand that. But I bought this game damn near when it first came out and have enjoyed it since then. I lived through the Telltale Publishing Group going belly up and still stuck with the game. While Fun Pimp said, we're not going to make another console version until the game goes gold. Yeah, that's exactly what I think too. Squirrels humping in trees kind of stuff. And then when they do port it over, they port it only to the PS5 and offer only a 25% discount to folks who had purchased the game before. I paid $20 for the game. Okay? The new game is like frickin' almost $50, 45, $50, $40. Give me a 50% discount. Give me credit for the 20 that I paid instead of cheating me. So every time I get on here, I always try to, let everybody know that it was the Fun Pimps who told us PS4 players to go pound sand where this game is concerned. And one day karma will come back to them and somebody's going to tell them to pound sand. All right. But getting back to what I was saying, I'm also a huge Diablo 4 fan. I started playing Diablo in its second iteration, Diablo 2 on PC, and thoroughly enjoyed the game. The NGRU clan was at its height during that point in time, and I had a great excuse me, a great unit commander. So the NGRU referred to all games in clan, or just designated them as quote unquote battle fronts. Okay, a game, whatever it was. Mech Warrior was a battlefront. We loved Mech Warrior. Rogue Spear, that was a battlefront. Diablo 2, battlefront. So each battlefront had its own unit commander, 4-man high command staff, and if they chose, a master at arms. And it worked out really well. The unit commander in Diablo 2 was NGRU Impulse, and Impulse was a savant when it came to Diablo 2, and was willing to help any of his clanners. I mean, honestly, I'll be very honest with you. I miss Impy. That was a great dude. He was genuine, heart full of just love and help for everybody. You don't meet people like that often. So Diablo 2, then Diablo 3. Diablo 3 I enjoyed on PS4 again. And then when Diablo 4 came out, I wanted to give it some time before I jumped into it. I jumped into D4 in Season 6. Really enjoyed it, had a lot of fun with it. And then Season 7 came around and loved Season 7. There were some things about Season 7 that I didn't like, some of the nerfs that they had done and all of that kind of stuff. I really wasn't happy about what they did as far as drops were concerned. Let's see how he's doing here. Oh, we need to eat, and we need to drink a little bit. So we're going to fill up on some corny bread here while we talk about Diablo. So now Season 8 and Diablo 4 started today. So the way things are going to look is what I'm most likely going to do is I'm going to keep my Sunday stream and my midweek stream on Tuesday. That's going to remain solidly 7 Days to Die. And then my, the weekend stream, the Friday stream, which I normally do, or a Saturday stream, what I'm going to turn that into is going to be a Diablo 4 stream. So those of you who enjoy Diablo 4, I'm going to do my best to give you a little bit more content and what's going on. Just from what I have seen, it looks like the Bloodwave Necromancer is still going to be the solid choice. I don't think there's any S plus tier builds, but there are some S tier builds. It looks like the Necromancer and the Barb are going to be the two best builds so far. But as the season goes on, that kind of stuff changes, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully, I wouldn't be very surprised at all if I had some company on those streams. Old Man Cajun may be joining us, and he is a ton of fun, and his sense of humor is just as twisted as mine is, so we have a lot of fun with it. Alright, let me see here. You know what? I'm going to make some more cornbread. I'm going to make 45 cornbread, so 15, 30, 45. Let's make some cornbread. Alright, corny bread. And we will make 45 of them. And of course, we're limited by water, so I don't have to put in the number. And let's go. So just so that you guys know, whenever it comes to a recipe that requires bottled water, it will consume the bottle as well. There we go. Oh, I need to go fill up some water. I need to make some glass jars too, man. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna make about 50 glass jars. And let's get those crafting. Now hopefully all of this fire over here on this side of the house isn't going to draw a screamer. Most likely it will. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out here, swap over to the sniper, make sure my light's off, and get squatted down. That way if the little winch comes up, we'll hear her, and we can decide if we can get us a good headshot on her. Alright. Damn, that one's close. I'm looking at that. Where is that one? It looks close. Zoom out a little bit here. Okay, I'm looking straight up this way. Let me zoom out. Ah, there it is. We'll run grab that tomorrow. Kind of like first thing. And then we'll come back and we'll get ready for the Horde Night. I've heard of, some folks who have made the prison their place of choice, but to really make that place viable, because as you can see, the zombies have chewed through the bricks there, you really need to go up at least 3 high with concrete all the way around. And then when it comes to the front door, that chain link fence has got to go. You need to concrete that whole thing in and make yourself like a vault door that you can drive through with your mini bike, because it's going to take the... Oh, look. Look what's coming. We've got a roving band coming through. Let's be real quiet. because I don't want to get them over here beating on the walls. In fact, let me hop down and make sure that they fuck off. Oh, they're going to the skate park. Too bad they ain't got skateboards, huh? Can we plink just one of them, please? Just one. Damn it, mister. They're caught over there on the fence. Shit, I'm hunted. Let me move. And we'll see if they'll go away. I may have spoke too damn soon. Biznatch, get off my door. Okay, let's go hide up here in the blueberries. Oh, cool. There's a mess of them. Oh, he broke through. Get off my door. I just can't resist plinking them. They're just too easy. Where you going, crackhead? Pawpaw's out mowing the lawn. That's my next door neighbor's daddy. He's good. He's a good Cajun. Alright, well that was fun. That kind of kept us busy until almost that time. Damn, but look at my machete. It's already down to 407. And the sad thing about the machete, you can't build it in game. You have to find it, at least in the OG version. I've never seen a machete schematic. Hunting knife, yeah. So I can repair it with forged iron, but it's going to drop that. It's going to drop that a little bit. Now repair kits, I don't know, but on my skill set, let's take a look. And I think it's back here on the very last one. See the fixer, I've got 5 of 5. I've got the max amount of points. So repair amount plus 50%, repair time minus 50%, repair quality loss 50%. So I'm not really happy about that. Another thing that I need to do right now is get more points in medicine. So we put 5 points in medicine. That's going to help us out. I'll go down and clean these girls up if their bodies are still there. I don't think they are. Look, they disappeared. Wow. I don't want to fall off. I did that one night. One horde night, I ended up falling off and got my gooch ate. Okay, the one thing I do want to do is I'm going to run up there and pick that up. We'll just swap up to the club. That'll make it easier. Yeah, the roving hordes are... During the daytime, they're fun. I mean, you can take time and just walk up to them and bash them in the head, and it's all done. But at night, it's a different story. And how that hole in the ground happened, I don't know. But zombies will get caught in it, which is really funny. You can go over and put a crossbow bolt straight in the top of their noggin, and they're done. About another 15 minutes in-game time, and we'll be ready to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the horde night and into the next day, day 147. This is the 7th day. I'll go through the horde night. We'll beat the zombie crowds off. That didn't sound good, did it? Ooh, okay, let me rephrase that. We'll kill all the zombies, go down and harvest them up, and then we will do, we'll get the repairs done, because it usually takes a full day to do repairs anymore. Alright, so let's hop down here. I'm not going to worry about leaving that open right now, because I don't think we're going to see any spider monkeys. Let me get the light on. It is on. Very good. Alright. We're going to head up and grab that box of goodies up there. Another place I could come exploit for metal and all kinds of resources. Oh, what did you break your legs on? I know you're angry about it, but I mean, just be still and be quiet. Oh, mommy, 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 mommy. Kablap. Ooh. But that tickled a little bit. And the nurse wants to come up behind me and pinch me in the booty. No, you cannot have my gooch. And you're just weird. You're just jealous that I got the nurse before you did. Oh, crotch shot. Crotch shot. Watch him curl up. Ooh. Oh, he didn't curl up. Most of them do. You smack them one in the crotch. Oh, another nurse. Nursey, nursey. With the green cleavage. Goodbye. One of the boobs. Okay, what'd you bring? Vitamins. What did you bring? Sham sandwich, you can keep that. But what I'm going to do is so that he and the sham sandwich will disappear. We'll do that. Alright. And the reason they tripped, he got all messed up, was because that barbed wire. Barbed wire is fun on zombies. What do you have? Nothing. Okay, that's all good. And then we've got one more clown right here who needs some attention. Okay, black cowboy boots, sellable. And that empty can, we can use that in the forge. So at the very beginning of the game, before you have glass jars, you can find those empty cans like that. Find yourself a water source, fill it up, fill the can up. Oh, we got another one up here that needs our attention. Fill the can up, and then build a campfire. And you can put the campfire, or the empty can of water, or the empty can full of water on the campfire, and you can make drinkable water. What do you got, lady? Sham sandwich. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just put the sandwich over here, and you can do that. Now, we're going to grab that box of goodies. And let's see if we can avoid the knee biters. I thought I heard another one like they're crawling around behind me. Ow! And I ran right into a cactus. That was stupid. Oh, it's over there on the hill. Okay, cool. Not a problem. Let's go see what's over here. So right now we are like really good on ammo, uh, both for all of our weapons as well as our primitive weapons. We've got a ton of crossbow bolts. What did they bring me today? All right, so this is definitely a sellable. The sniper rifle stock, we're keeping that. Mini bikes for dumb shits, a sellable. And then the flashlight, another sellable. All right, very good. All right, ooh. So, house is back that direction. So yeah, let's head back that way. I mean, I could take this white rock with me. It wouldn't take but a couple of swings to do it, but I'm good for right now, so I'm going to leave that be. What I need to do is, what do we got here? I'm going to swap over to the axe. Oh, that's good stuff. Ploof. That'll respawn someplace else. Oh, look, more people. My favorite kind of thing. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Hello. Can I ask you a question? No. Please let me ask you a question. Another question? Okay. And you? I'm going to ask you too. Here, let me ask you right in the nether region. Oh, she's done. Yeah. No. I said no. And she's got me bleeding. Oh, you wench. Look at her shaking her head. No. No. Oh, you want to come? You just decided you wanted to come get in on the action too, huh, buddy? Is that what that was? Here, let's put one right in his gooch. I think he's dead. Yep, he was dead. All right, what did you bring? A sham sandwich. Well, here. And we're just going to drop that over there, and you can live under your sham sandwich. All right, so we're good to go. And we'll see what he brought us, if he brought us anything. 6 oil. Oh, yeah, definitely a sellable. And see, I don't understand. Who is it that keeps leaving cinder blocks in the middle of my roads in town? I think it's the baby zombies. Like, baby kid zombies. They come and they leave these cinder blocks out here thinking it would be funny if you got stuck on it and ramped it. Alright, so I have been in this house before. Ooh, what do we got here? A little bit of garbage. Nothing there. Let's ploof that and let's grab these out of the middle of the damn road. I mean, it's just 10 rocks, but I mean, I can use them. Alright, so let's check up in here. Of course, as you can tell, I've been up in here before. But, you know what? You never know when you're going to need electronic or electrical parts or plastics. So when you see the big screen TVs, take them apart. Alright, what do we got in here? That's empty. Let's check here. Search the toilet. Ooh, a dookie. What's in the medicine captain's? Empty. That's empty. And I don't think there's another bathroom upstairs. Alright, so we'll just leave everything else here the way that it is. And why not? I mean, since we're up here, there's some more trash right there. Let's look and see what's in there. That's untouched. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. And of course, a tire. We can ploof that. Now, sometimes you'll get a tire back, sometimes you won't. So, you know, if you're looking for tires, make sure you smack them all when you see them. Alright, let's get rid of these. Just doing a little bit of town cleanup here. Little baby zombies come up and leave their shit everywhere. Alright. That's done. I want to check this house right here before I head back down that way. Alright, that right there on the floor, that's good paper. Oh, I think I woke somebody up. Oh, look, there's lots of cloth in here, too. I'll take all of that. Y'all making a lot of racket up here. Go to sleep. There's somebody else out there that's just begging for it. Why are you over here making all that racket, dude? Man, we blew him up so bad he didn't even leave a spot on the ground. I heard you. Don't make me come looking for you. Alright, here's another good thing. Might as well while we're here. How are we looking? Not bad. Alright. Now I do want to get back in here and avail myself of all this good stuff right here. Cloth. I mean, you know, cloth is of no mean consequences. As long as you have some good, as long as you can find like cotton and make some cotton seeds, you can. Please have some black shorts. A blue tank top. We'll scrap it. Alright, let's see. Grab my axe. We'll take this cloth with us. But I mean, you can make cloth out of cotton. And I mean, you won't ever want for cloth, trust me. A little bit of iron there. You could break these glasses and get some broken glass to throw in the forge if that's what you wanted to do. Let's go check the kitchen out. Alright, got that out of the way. Alright, what's in the stove? Nothing. I do see a faucet there. I want that. Thank you. That's going to go in the forge, of course. We'll take this cloth. Get rid of that. Okay, what's in the cabinet? We'll take the tin can. Can of food. We can do that. What's here? Oh, damn. Now we're in a hurt. Okay. Alright. Much as I hate to, that's getting scrapped. And that's getting scrapped. I want both of those. Alright, so let's look around and see what else we've got. We've got more cloth. Very good. We have some more paper here on the floor. And as I always do, I'm getting rid of the back doors so that I will know that's the way to get in. Let's see. What's in the fridge? Nothing in the fridge. Okay, this will be like a stairwell kind of thing. Oh, there's a duffel bag. What's in a duffel bag? Oh, this is no fair. I could combine that with mine. Oh, damn you. Okay, so here's what we're going to have to do. That's got to go. And then I'll take this. I don't need this wood. Take those pistol parts. Alright. So now I'm looking for a bathroom, which is like right here. And why anybody would put a toilet right by their kitchen, I don't understand. I mean, wouldn't that make your lasagna taste a little weird or something? Another. Are you kidding me? I don't need. Damn it. That's just insane. All right. Hopefully that just turned into scrap iron. No, it didn't. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Give me my duct tape. Thank you. All right, we can go upstairs and look now. Maybe we'll see something up here worthwhile. Ooh, more cloth. I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right, and we left her a mess. She didn't have anything for us. Get rid of that. More cloth. All right. We've got like the little closet. Ooh, a suitcase. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, that means I gotta go home and unload. Maybe something here is good too. Got some other stuffies. All right, well, the stuff that I can take, I'll go ahead and take with me. The bed frame, I do have scrap iron. So let's hop up here and see what's up in here. Lots of scrap iron here. Those are 10 per. Alright. Time is 13:18, so 1:18 in-game time. I was about to say, I hope I'm not holding wood. Alright, good. That sounded bad too. I hope I'm not holding wood. Hope I'm not holding lumber. Alright, what's in here? That's a scrappable. And what's in the garbage can? Oh, damn. Yeah, I gotta go unload this stuff. But here's what I could do on this. I do have scrap lead, so I can do that. And I've got scrap iron, so I can do that. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see this garbage over here. And of course, there's nothing there. We'll just kind of ploof that, and it will redo itself. Alright, so we've checked everything up here for the most part. Okay, so we've got nitrate in there. Okay, so the vitamins are going to go up here, and I am going to grab that. This gets scrapped. Okay, the vitamins we're going to take, and we're going to keep the nitrate. We can take the antibiotics. What's in the toilet? Oh, somebody flushed. Good. Alright. That is a scrappable. Nothing in the file cabinet. What's his name over here got? Oh, damn. Alright. Guess what? Can of miso. And then this is going to get scrapped. And we now have room for 9 of those. Perfect. The choices we have to make. Alright, so all of that's done. And we can make our way back down the stairs after we open this up. These are worth a little bit of scrap. Not a whole lot, but I mean, if you're one of those people who like, you know, making sure that you get as much as you can out of a place as far as raw materials, I mean, tons of wood, all that good stuff. Hang on. Yeah. Well, poodoo. Alright, hang on a sec. We can drink one of those. Damn it. Alright. The duct tape I've got enough of at the house. The thing that I'm thinking of is this brass. Let's see how much that will scrap over to. That'll work. 15. Now. Ooh, something popped outside. Alright. Duct tape and one water, I'm not going to complain about leaving because I can make duct tape and I've got water cooking or jars cooking at the house, so we should be good. Here, we'll grab this while we're here too. Alright. Just some good scrap options for you folks. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the stuff in the road. I mean, I could do that. It'll, you know, I'm not picking them up, but at least it's getting rid of them out of the road. If I need rock, I'll go farm white rock. Okay. A couple of other places over there that I could head, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to head back to the town. We may stop by and say hello to this gentleman over here because he's lonely. Oh, have you got crack? Have you got crack? I need crack. You've got crack. Give me crack. Give me crack. Give me crack. But I crack you one on the head, buddy. Oh, Papieren. That's German for paper. Oh, here's his brother. Why did you kill my crackhead brother? Why? Why? Because he was a crackhead, dude. Come here. Come here, nursey. Come see me, baby. Oh, baby. Hello, sir. Let me talk to you about Jesus. Oh, shit. Those things are rotten. That'll be 2 less dogs we have on the Jumpy. Boom! 2 less dogs we'll have to worry about tonight. Now, if you can back up and you've got enough health, you can tank the dogs. Especially if you're wearing armor. Armor helps tons. Just ran by a bird's nest. That's a mortal sin. But I've got 2 bird's nests. But I've got to, I got to get to the house. It's 4:30, hitting on 4:30. And we need to think about, you know, getting ready for this evening. Alright, up we go. I'm going to go ahead and close the hatch. There we go, nice and locked. And then, hang on, let me turn that light off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in this lead. Got back just in time. And this brass. Alright, now into the storage chest we're going to drop this iron. Alright, so in here we're going to be dropping off electrical parts, electronic components, and those, as well as the mechanical parts. Okay, hang on. I need to drop off all this cloth as well. Now, we've got some sellables here. So that goes, that goes, that and that goes. The motor oil we can sell because we do have a good bit of it. I'm keeping the wrench because I can use each of these to upgrade my wrench when the time comes. Alright, over here I can drop off 5 glass jars. And then over here we have 50 ready to go. We're going to turn this off because I don't think that I've got like one lead, big deal. How are we looking over here? Alright, we can turn this off. And we'll take the cornbread as well. Alright, so let's get the sniper rifle stock dropped off, the magnum rounds dropped off, and the pistol parts dropped off. Okay, we have another wrench. We've got quite a wrench collection going on. And then here we can drop off our glass jars. So we've got 80 glass jars now, which is very good. So I need to definitely go over and get those taken care of. We're now 3 full stacks of cornbread. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We're going to drop off the 6 nitrate powder and the 7 paper. So we can now make another 1,509 gunpowder. If you do it in your inventory, one or the other, coal or nitrate, is a 2-for-1. You have to have 2 of one and 1 of the other to make it. If you do it on the chemistry station, both items are 1-for-1. So, you know, hey, the best way to do it. Alright, I want to get the poopy dropped off here before it stinks up my backpack too much. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to combine our leather dusters. And they have to look exactly the same, otherwise it won't work. So if you found, like, say, a black leather duster and you tried to combine it with just the generic leather duster, it wouldn't work. Alright, so we're up to a 280 there. Now, it's 6 o'clock. I think I have the time. We're going to run and fill these things up. In fact, I'm going to get this down here right now. My machete needs to go up here. There we go. Alright, so let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got enough time if we haul tail. Alright, so down the ladder we go. Get the light on. And we're heading over to the rich people's house. So in any town, for the most part, as long as it's a nice sized little town like the one I'm living in right here, you're always going to have what I call the rich people's house. It's the one that's got the red fence, bigger house, pretty place. But the nice thing about it is back here in the back, they have these little places where you can come and get a bunch of water. So this is kind of my water source. But over a period of time, see what's happening here? See how it's not, I've got a whole bunch of stairs exposed here. That's because I have continuously gathered water here. But I mean, it's been like 147 days and I've only got to that point. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Alright, so we are on track for the Horde Night. Alright, so let's get upstairs. And of course, lock that down. Turn our light off. And we're going to get over here and we're going to start cooking all this water. So 15, 30, 60, and then another 30 would be 90. So we'll have room to cook all of the water. all of the bottled water. Perfect. So 80 and cooking away. Perfect. All right, so we have to get ready for the Horde Night now. So let's take a look at how things stand. All right, so we're going to be moving the sniper rifle over. And we're going to be moving the pickaxe and the iron fire axe or steel fire axe into the backpack to make room for yummy stuff. Okay, so here's one of the yummies. That goes down here. Then the 357 Magnum. And of course our AK-47. We're going to be grabbing 354 rounds of 9mm. We'll grab half a stack here of the 7.62 rounds. And of course, we're grabbing all of the Magnum rounds. Now, we're going to grab as well a stack plus 212 of iron crossbow bolts. We're ready to go. We're set up for the Horde Night at this point. That's cooking along pretty good. Now, right before Horde Night hits, I'm going to come back inside and I'm going to turn that campfire off. I'm going to put it out because we're not going to be doing any kind of cooking or creating any kind of heat bloom. Man, there's two straight up there. But where? There they are. So that's another thing that we could definitely go do, is pick those two things up at some point. Alright, we're going to go back in and we're going to check on our... Alright, crossbow is loaded with an iron tipped crossbow bolt. How are we looking here? So we've made 30 and counting. So we're about halfway there. All right. Time is it? 8:47. We can just kind of chill a little bit. I think our blueberries are ready to harvest too. We'll have to harvest those. Yep, I can see them. So the cool thing about any of the plants that you grow that are edible, or any of your medicinals, red tea, so chrysanthemum, and then goldenrod, those are usually 2 for 1. So in the wild, you pick one. You see a plant, you pick it, it's 1. When you grow it in your garden, it'll give you 2. Corn is a real bonus. You find usually 1 ear of corn on a corn plant out in the wild, but when you pick enough of them and turn them up into seeds to fill a garden like I have, it'll give you 3 corn per plant. And so, I mean, it really makes it worthwhile because cornmeal is easy to make. Take your corn, turn it into cornmeal instead of turning it into seed. And then with bottled water and cornmeal, you get cornbread. Okay, skies are getting red. It is about that time. We're turning this off. And we're going to go take up our post. Let's close the door. Our post is usually right over here on the side because this is where we draw them into. And usually what I'll try to do is over a period of the night, I'll try to like work my way up this way. Granted, it does create a little bit more damage on undamaged areas where I may actually have to go back and put in concrete and rebar. But what it does is it spreads the bodies out. If you stay in one area, all the bodies will pile up and some of the bodies will explode. So I fully expect cops, dogs, ferals, those are big nasty ones, and spider monkeys. I hope I don't see a screamer. Alright, it's about that time, folks. Get the light on. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the rave is on. Alright, let's see which direction they're going to come from this time. I already hear a cop. There he is. Alright, so we're going to take care of him first thing. Alright, so here's the cool thing about it. They'll cluster up underneath you, and you can, well, they were clustered up, and you can just drop arrows straight in on the top of them. And we've got another cop. And they do some damage to your... Okay, that takes care of him. Now, we've got a good few 9mm rounds. So we're going to make use of them. Alright, so now we've got them kind of cleared. Let's start popping heads. Okay, there's one. There's another noggin. There's another noggin. Oh, damn it, almost. Okay, good. She's done. Alright, so they're going to get a little fishy now. I'm going to move back where I can get a clear headshot on him. I didn't get a clear one on him. And he's turned into a crawly. And those are the worst. They'll get up under a pile of bodies. And they will sit down there and dig at your walls. Okay, so I'm going to start backing up a little bit to try to kind of like draw them over. There goes a body. That could have been a cop. Alright, there's another damn crawly. I want to kill him as quickly as possible. He's done. Alright, so Nursey here is beating on the wall, but not for long. She's down. Okay, now they're clustering up here. Good. That's exactly what we're looking for. She needs one in the back of her neck. Done. Alright, and then we've got her brother standing here. He's done. We've got another nurse there being a regular pain in my ass. Now, if you notice, I'm not getting hit by that frickin' puke. Where is he at? I don't see him. Alright, well, let's just take care of these right here right quick. Another Poochie Baba. Oh, there he is. Okay, I see him now. Well, let's swap over to the AK. We'll put a couple of 7.62. And we just lost the cop's body, which is a pity. Because... where is he at? Okay, we dropped him right there. Good. That's one. Cop bodies are always good because they always carry like lots of ammo and stuff on them. Alright, so we're back to the crossbow. And if you're patient, you can get the headshots. Okay, we've got two Poochie Babas down there right now. So I need to put one in the back of his head. I need to... where are you going, dude? Thank you. Alright, we've got that clown right there. Come on, back up this way, dude. Everybody, back up this way. We need to make some room for the bodies. Come on, back up here. Y'all get all clustered up here. Thank you. Let's go. Get clustered up. There we go. Nurse is going to go down first. And let's see if we can't knock down Bowling Ball Head, which we did. We'll hopefully knock him down with this next shot. There we go. We've got a Crawley coming in. Let's put a stop to him. He's down. Okay, we've got the girl right there. She's done. We've got her twin sister right here. And then we've got El Chicamanga right there, the little blonde-haired chick. She's a troublemaker. Alright. Alright, that was an early shot. So I need to see where she's going to stop. Alright, so we've got a few more here. If we can just get them to cluster up a little bit, we should be able to start knocking them off one by one. Mommy Dearest here. Mommy, I know that arrow went there. She's done. Alright. Let's get... Somebody's on my freaking door. No, they ain't. Come back up here, guys. We got more to talk about. Well, they've stayed off the door so far. Okay, we've got another Poochie Baba. He needs to go. Poochie Baba's down. Nurse is down. Boy, that arrow caught her in the back of the head hard, too, yeah. Alright. Okay, any day you guys want to quit running over my bodies and get all clustered up again. Uh-oh, we got a Crawley coming in. Need to take care of him quick. Because he will chew his way through a wall some kind of fast. Okay, he's down. Okay, we got brother of the crackhead right there. And he don't have a head anymore. We've got another bowling ball clown. He doesn't have a head anymore. And Mommy Dearest is down too. Kaflop. Alright, so what we've got. Alright, we've got the brother of the crackhead coming over with another damn Crawley. I'm going to shoot him straight in the ass and stun him. He's done. Very good. Alright, so let's see here. He's just standing there and swatting at stuff, so I should be able to just pop him in the head and be done. And then we have the crazy spider monkey over there. Those little bastards are tough. I mean, one good, well-placed shot with a blunderbuss, and he's done. Alright, and we're going to pop you. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Oh, now you want to run around, huh? Trust me, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, because y'all going to get all clustered up again. Yeah. Okay, he's not dead, but he will be soon. Okay, now he is. Alright, we've got the Burning Man down here. Usually one strike will kill him because he's already taken damage. And we've lost another body. Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright, there's two more done. Yeah, a lot of them are over there trapped. Look, look, look. Feral. Without a head. Yes, indeed. Alright, so we've taken care of those. And we still have... Damn it, quit destroying my bodies. Y'all ain't right. Alright, 2:23 in the morning. We're doing pretty good, guys. Okay, here comes another Burning Man. I hate it when they do that, when they get that runny run thing going on. Because sometimes you don't know exactly where they're going to go. And it's tough to drop one in on them. Oh, my butt. Die. Yeah, you thought you were going to play dead. Didn't work out too well, did it? Quit sniffing his backside. That's gross. Okay, so there are some spider monkeys caught up over there. I can hear them. And they're not happy. Okay. And he ran inside. That was stupid. Okay, we've got another crawly coming up over here. Let's see if we can't stop him out in the grass. He's done. Ooh, that was a nice shot, too. And he's done. Down to 372 crossbow bolts. And, of course, we've got somebody down here trying to destroy my bodies again. And we'll put one right in his gooch. Oh, he didn't like it either. You just lay back down and go to sleep. We've got bowling ball head here. And there's old Burning Man. Got him all excited. He's done now. And so is Burning Man. Alright, who else have we got? Oh, I don't believe that. That was a clean shot. Alright, I heard... Ooh, ooh. Every time I hear that, that means there's a cop coming. But let's get these... Let's put these two to bed. Alright, we're going to move up a little bit just to try to get a... Well, maybe we can move down. Let's move down a little bit. Because we've got room back here for bodies. And they will follow you. Alright, so we've got a clean spot right here that we can start piling up bodies on. And they're going to get all clustered up here, and as soon as they do... There's one. Buddy, have I ever told you that you ate way too many donuts? Good, he's dead in the road. That's a positive thing. Alright, back over to the crossbow. And we'll see if we can... Okay, so we've got another visitor. Good, they're all clustered up. That's exactly what we want. Alright, we blew his arm off. Come on, come on. Wrap. Okay, did he die? No. Not yet. Come on, man. There. Oh, I don't believe that. Alright. Come on, one down. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, he is toast. I know, I hear it. I missed my shot. Okay, now he is done. Bowling ball head just took one to the back of the neck and straight down his spine. And of course there was another good headshot. Excellent. Okay, I hear another cop coming in. So we are going to reload the 357 Magnum, and we're going to put the 44 Magnum. We're going to put this clown down. I think that was it. We took 2 shots and he's down. Alright, back over to the crossbow now. And we'll start working on these guys. As soon as we can get them timed out. There we go. He's stunned. And he will drop. Alright. And then we've got this idiot. We need to wait until we get a few more people up here. They'll cluster up. Come on, get all clustered. I know how you guys like being all in a cluster. Okay, you're being still. Now you decided to start moving. Oh, you weenie. Okay, there's 3 of them now. Good. Oh, there we go. There's another one. He's stuck on the bodies, thankfully. And come on. He's down. Alright, it is now 5:18. Boy, there's a lot of zombies stuck over there in the, there's a lot of zombies over there stuck in the, oh gee, a feral. Alright, well, let's reload this monster. Buddy? All right, you want to play that game? We can do this one too. We've got a crawly coming in. Let's see if we can't stop him before he makes it over here. Good shot. Oh, look. It's the Wickersham brothers. How's that crossbow bolt in the back of the back feel, buddy? Huh? How you liking that? Oh, now y'all just being naughty. Doing the rave dance on top of each other. Y'all nasty. Let me crack one in him again. Poochie Baba, we want that clown done before we get down. Alright, so we're not really doing too awfully bad. That was a good horde night. Now, I've got one idiot coming in. Not anymore. Have a seat. Alright, so now it is time to go put up the massive gear. The big stuff. Get the light off there. Alright, so let's get this boy reloaded. Perfect. Alright, the AK is fully loaded. The 44 is loaded. I need to reload the pistol. Alright, very good. So, we can drop off the pistol, the 44, the AK. We can drop off the 7.62 and that. And just for the sake of safety, this one's coming down. But we need to move up a slot with that. We need to move up a slot with this. I need this blade that I just stuck in here. Alright, hang on. That needs repairs in a bad way. So let me do this. I hope I don't lose a ton of... Okay. Went from a 407 to a 401. That's not too bad, but the next repair will take it down to either yellow or orange in color, which I am not really happy about. Alright, this goes in here. Let's move this over one. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down. This goes here. Our 9mm goes next to it, and then all 85 of these come back up here. So you're asking me why, thinking, why didn't I bring the submachine gun with me to start with? Because the submachine gun goes through ammo like crazy. It is a true spray and pray weapon. I'm just going to leave that up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Like this clown, we can just conk him in the head and be done with it. Good night, sir. Alright. But the good thing about it is that we now have all of these bodies here. And I mean, there's a good few of them. Okay, I know for a fact that one of these was a cop. So we're going to start with him. See what I mean? They're in there somewhere. He didn't have anything. But we're going to clean him up anyway. Alright. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was so clean. Alrighty. So back over to the machete. Alright, let's get this stuff done. Alright, what do you... Flashlight. And we will end up, guys, making multiple trips upstairs. There's no two ways about this. Football helmet is a good thing to find. Why? If you need a mining helmet and you find a football helmet with a little bit of duct tape, some electrical parts, and a flashlight, you've got a mining helmet. Oh yeah. That's some happy, happy, joy, joy stuff right there. We got nothing. That's cool. Bones and animal fat. I'll take both of those. Thank you. What about you? Nah. One glue. Alright, what about you? And you. Jam sandwich and some water. Alright. So by moving, oh sweet Lord have mercy. That was beautiful. That was a cop. Either that or a feral. Ferals carry some good stuff too. We can take those. What we got here? We'll take that. Alright, and we've still got a ton of bodies to harvest. So let's get back upstairs. And let's get this stuff put away or cooking off in the forge. There we go. Let's get this thing cooking. Turn it on. So the brass trophy can go in there, and the tin can go in there. All right. And then we've got a bunch of sellables. So let's see what we can sell. We can sell the flashlight, sawed-off shotgun, and the shotgun shells. We can sell him the football helmet, the second flashlight. What are these? 44 Magnum stuff. Okay, excuse me. Alright, so this... That's the good stuff. That gets dropped in our box. Alright. Do I have any... Yes, I do. I have this right here. Excuse me, guys. Give me a sec. Let me get a drink. Oh, that helped. Okay. Bottled water goes in. Now... Let's get back over here. We have a bunch of animal fat. bones and duct tape to go in. Alright, that's shuffled up nicely. Is there anything else that goes in there? Yes, glue. And then over here in the first aid kit, we can drop off our vitamins and the splints. Oh, I know, you're warm. And we can go back outside and finish harvesting. Alright, and before we do, let's do this. We're going to drop the rotting flesh. We're going to drop the old sham sandwiches. Alright, we got... Oh, damn, I stepped in one. It was just nasty. Alright, what do we got here? He didn't bring anything. Yeah, a little can of tuna or cat food or something. I mean, better than nothing. He didn't bring anything. Nerdy glasses. We can sell those to Bob. Bob likes all things nerdy. Oh, sweetness. Thank you for that ammo. Now, have I missed any other nasty little gooey step-inables back here? Yeah, there's two back here. Okay, I'm thinking this is one of the submachine gun schematic. Can't complain about that. That's a good one. Alright. Didn't have anything, but that's alright. We can always adapt. Alright. Zombie remote. Oh, sweetness. A pistol and three 9mm rounds. And some pills for Bob. That's always a cool thing. More meds. Now, before I go any further with this, this is getting not thrown away. Give me that, thank you. That's going to get scrapped. We're going to turn that into cloth. All right. Oh, military fiber and a military vest. Another one. Hey, I can use that to upgrade the one that I've got. Yes, indeed. All right. What do we got here? We've got a white tank top. I should have. I mean, I've got enough cloth. I can sell that. Alright, there's a nothing. What about you? What do you got? There's another nothing. Blood bag. I mean, I'll take it. I'll add it to the ones I have upstairs. You use blood bags to make your first aid kits. I think it's a necessary ingredient in the first aid kits. Hey, more pills for Bob. You know, Bob likes his pills. We've already discussed this. Alright, what else we got? Hey, that can be stuck in the forge. What did you do? Casino tokens and lead, and that's the last one that we'll be able to harvest. We need to go upstairs, drop everything off, and then we'll come back down. Alright. Alright, so we know that we've got some stuff that we can drop off in here. So, the candy tins, those are great for making landmines if making landmines is what you would like to try in game. They are fun to make and fun to watch the zombies blow up. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you so very much. My sweet roommate just cooked for us on Taco Tuesday. I am very blessed to have a good roommate. Alright, so let's see. Sellables for Bob right quick. I'm not... Okay, the white tank top can go. And the blue sweatshirt can go. Of course, Bob's pills. We have to be nice. And then we can sell him the nerdy glasses. You know what? Come to think of it, we could sell Bob all this canned shit. Because I'm not ever going to use it. And the reason I'm not going to use it is because they come with just drawbacks that aren't worth it. Alright, so that goes, that goes, that goes. We ought to make some money from Bob this time around. Shit. Any kind of canned food, Bob's probably going to go ape shit for. Alright, we can sell that. We're going to be loading ourselves and the mini bike up. Pardon me. Alright, there's nothing there, but here we've got the pistol. Shotgun rounds, damn it. I mean, even though it was only one, but still. Alright, looking. Alright, let's move up to this chest. And we're going to drop off the military fiber. So that gives us 12 military fiber total. That I'm liking. Large bone, animal fat, large bone. That's what she said, right? Okay. Now, the blood bag we're going to drop off, which is a good thing. Damn it, cloth. Why not? Alright, so, and then this can go in there on our stack of vitamins. And the other thing I forgot to do was put the casino tokens in here. Now, what I need to do right now, because I know there's nothing in there, I need to turn it off because I'm just wasting lumber at this point. Now, before I go back downstairs, I want to go here, and we're going to take our military vest off. And then we're going to combine a partial 104 with a poopy 89, a 106, a full 106. No, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. I can get that back on. All right. And then one more time into the fray of harvest stations. All right, but before we do, let's get rid of the dookie meat and the dookie sandwiches. All right, light back on. I just stepped in one. That was nasty. And, okay, search the remains. 2 cloth, we'll take it. What do we got here? I'll take that. What about him? Oh, baby. Kind of boots, military boots. They look great on the screen when you look at them. You think, man, that would look good on my feet. You put them on, and it looks like he's got clown fucking shoes on. So those are definitely a sell. All right, now, let's see, what else do we have? Do I have any others up here that I have inadvertently forgot? Not that I see. Okay, and I had one squishy over here. Hey, pills for Bob. Bob's going to love us. Bob's going to be real happy with us this time around. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else. We've got everything clean. So it's about 1 o'clock now. 1:30. Alright, back up the stairs here. Turn the headlight off. Let's get back inside, and we'll start over here on this end and try to work our way over. Alright, so the pain pills definitely go in there, as do the military boots. Very good. Alright, now, next one over, I'm going to be dropping off the 44 Magnum frame. And I believe that's it. Alright, next one over, we're going to be dropping in the large bones, the animal fat, and the glue. The can is going to go over here to be smelted sometime. And let's get a quick shuffle on this. So for those of you who don't know, when iron is in this form, which I would say is basically scrap iron. This is stuff that you've gone out and harvested. Air conditioning ducts, fences, bars, shelving, all that kind of stuff. You stick that in the forge. If you have one that you put in, just one, it will give you 1 iron in the forge. On the other hand, the raw iron that you see here, hang on, let me scoot over to it. This comes from harvesting that white stone that I was telling you about. Now, the nice thing about this, one of these, when it melts down, will put 5 iron in your forge. And a lot of the things are like that. So, like the 16, the short iron pipes, those are going to put like 5. I think they're 1 to 5 ratio. The lead weights, the lead fishing weights, lead trophies are pretty much the same way. So before you think about turning something into scrap, to save room in your inventory, understand you don't get the same amount out of it if you scrap it. You really don't. All right. So let me check. What do I have left to do? All right. I have left to do, I need to get the cloth fragments up here, and I need to go over to the side of the house and throw that dookie meat off. Oh shit, it's getting foggy. There must be zombies out there behind the hill. Gassy. They must have gone to Taco Bell, because that is zombie fart fog. Alright. Or at least I say it's zombie fart fog, and it's my game. So it's zombie fart fog. Okay, so we're going to grab... Now what we're going to do is something a little different. The sniper rifle is coming up, as is the machete. And the SMG is going into the last slot. I need my claw hammer so we can do our repairs. I'm going to take about 1900 concrete or concrete mix with a cement, whatever. And then we're going to grab the rebar frames, and these are coming down. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is run back in the house. I'm going to grab my forged iron as well, and you will see why. So the fences that, the iron bars that you put up really do a good job of protecting you. They don't let the cop puke through. But when the cop puke hits them, after 7th day, definitely, definitely come out and get these things repaired. Because the last thing that you want is to be standing on one of these things that you haven't had the time or didn't take the time to repair, and it drop straight out from under you and drop you into the middle of a group of gooch-hungry zombies. You don't want that. It is bad news. Alright, perfect. That will work. We can go back inside and we can drop these off. It's already getting to be 4 o'clock. So we've got to get down there and get this shit done. Alright, boop. And down we go. Perfect. Let's get our light on. Alright, so you see how there's damage here? All along here there's damage. So this, all 3 of these have got to come out. Alright, and in goes rebar frames to be filled with concrete. Very good. And see, as you're walking along, any damage that's on stuff, you're going to see it as long as you have your hammer in your hand. Now, the nail gun will do this even faster. And it's like plunk one time every time. So you're looking for these little discolorations on the wall. That will let you know that you have taken some damage there. As the damage becomes more severe, the crack will become more evident. But it always starts right there in the middle. So just, take your time and look and see what's going on. Look at your floor. That's one of the reasons why I've put concrete down here and gotten rid of that sidewalk. Because even the zombies just sitting there and doing the dance on it will damage your shit. And making sure everything stays repaired is something you've got to did. Because the first time that you fail to do this or fail to notice it, I mean, you may be in a bind for cement mix. You may be in a bind for rock or some of that other stuff. You don't want to wait. You want to get this done. And that is why after a horde night, my first day is primarily spent in harvesting, bodies, and repair. All right, let's look and see. See, that one's taking a little bit of damage. I could wait, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and get it knocked out. There's another one. Eventually, all of this side will be replaced with concrete, without a doubt. Time is now 5:06 in game. There we go. All right, that one might as well. I mean, I'm standing down here. I might as well. All right. Rebar frame goes in. Swap over to the hammer and drop in some cement. Nah. See, they've only got 500 durability, so it's worth replacing them when you see that they're damaged. All right. That one just a little bit. I'm not worried about that one. All right. Now we need to keep looking on the wall here. See, there's another one right there in front of me that's got more than just a little bit of damage. Now, these are 1200 durability blocks. The bricks are 1200. Your cobblestone is going to be 1500 durability. Your concrete, that's going to be, I think that's like 6 grand durability. So concrete and rebar are truly your best friends when it comes to a POI. Alright, not bad. I mean, yeah, see that one right there? That's more than just a little bit of damage. We'll go ahead and get it knocked out. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, we can't eat yet, dude. We've got some more repair work to do. Time is now 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in-game time. And as you can see, repairs take some time. I mean, I may be a little bit anal about it. I mean, sorry to use the word, but not really, because I say all kinds of fucking stupid shit. But it's this attention to detail that's going to keep you alive in-game. I might as well just get it knocked out. I'm thankful we knocked those crawlies out as quickly as we did. Dogs, too. Dogs will do a lot of damage to your wall. Dogs come up and do a tremendous amount of damage very quickly to your person. So, I mean, they're going to do the same kind of crazy damage to your structure. See that one? There's nothing behind it. That would have been straight into the bottom of the house. So we're just going to kind of prevent that by being proactive instead of reactive. Time is now 6:34 in game, and repairs are coming along great. All right, let's get this in there. Thank you. All right, and I think, what did I see here? Might as well. I'm standing right here. All right, yeah, I don't want them getting into the bottom of the house. All right, and anything else? See, it's 1500. I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's not bad at all. All right, and that was pretty much... Yeah, I'm not going to replace that. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not bad. So we've got our repairs done, and as time goes on, if you have the time to kind of hang on a second here, guys. I've got an ear itch. Oh, there we go. Got it taken care of. So as the time goes on in game, you'll see that this concrete will dry. It goes from this dark gray color to the lighter gray color. But remember what I told you. With the damage on these blocks always starts. Why am I overheating? I guess it just got hot. Well, we'll just drink us a little red tea, and that'll take care of that. There we go. There it went away. We'll see the temperature start dropping now. Because your red tea, the cool thing about it is that it has a cooling effect. Whoa. I didn't see you. Time is now 7:27 in game. We want to try to be upstairs before stupidity starts down here again. Alright. I'm glad I saw that one. I mean, like that one I'm not going to bother with. 6 points of damage, no. But that one right there. It's like the zombies know, or the game is designed so that they will head to a weak point and do their best to do damage on you. Alright, so I would say repairs are done. And I mean, we did a good bit. But as you can see, slowly but steadily, this downstairs wall is becoming nothing but concrete and rebar. And I tend to keep them over to this side so I don't have to do repairs to the whole thing. On a horde night, they are going to come directly after you. Now, if they come in on me from the south, I have to be real careful of my door, because they will come to the door, start beating on it, and that door costs, I mean, a ton of scrap iron, and then on top of it, a ton of freaking forged iron. So, alright, let's get up here, get our light turned off. And we're going to get some items dropped off here. Rebar, hammer. So we started with 1900. So we used about around 200 concrete, maybe a little bit more. But that's not bad. Alright, hang on a second. Let's get this sorted and shuffled. Very good. Your rebar frames, any of those, you make those on the forge. It's going to pull iron and clay straight out of your resources that you have in there already, and go from there. The additional stone, I'm just going to drop it off in here because we can use that to make concrete at a later point in time. Alright, let's see what else we have that we can do. Alright, so let's get things straightened out again. I'm going to bring my... I hate it when I do this. Whenever you got something else open, it's where it's going to drop it. So, sniper rifle's coming back down. We're going to put the submachine gun back in the suitcase or back in the backpack. Bring our blade back down. And we're ready to go inside for the night. And call it a stream. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to put up? I need to put up my submachine gun for sure, along with those rounds. Let's get over here and get things shuffled up again. And I have a lot of gunsmithing work to do. Obviously, I mean, I've got a ton of parts, so all of that needs to be disassembled, combined on the workbench, and then put back together. Alright, and then we've got one glass jar that we can drop off. And I think he was hungry, so before we go to bed, let's knock out a little meat stew, because we've got a handful of them, and that's always really, really good. I mean, it's probably, of all the foods in game, the best. It'll give you the most fullness, and it gives you the most wellness per unit consumed. I ain't carrying anything that zombies can smell. I done edit. Alright, 100% there. We're looking good. Alright, 179. Hey, we're getting towards 180 now. That's a cool thing. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to squat down here and get ready to tuck myself into my nice little sleeping bag here. And I want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure when I see folks start following me on PS4, I catch another follower on PS4, or I see another subscription to the channel. I can't tell you how much that pleases me and excites me, because it lets me know that, hey, you guys like what I'm doing. You're enjoying what you're seeing. And this is who I am. Don't get me wrong. There are streamers out there who are very, very professional, who do these amazing edit jobs and put everything together on a PC. I have nothing but respect, mad respect for those people and the talent that it takes to do that. Me, I'm very grassroots. I do live streams. So it's not like I'm just going to put stuff together where you can see the good stuff that's happened. You're going to see the good, the bad, the boring, the out for just looking around being curious. You're going to see all of it here. But thank you so very much for coming by and spending time with me. If you have not subscribed, please, I'm offering you extending an invitation. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me grow this channel. Help me get someplace with it. I can't see myself at 1 million subscribers anytime near soon. But being able to see the channel grow is very encouraging, and it lets me know that, hey, I'm doing something that you folks enjoy. Remember to hit the notification button. The notification button when I am, doing a live stream. If you're unable to watch at that exact moment, you'll receive the notification. You can come back and watch it at a later point in time. Remember to share the videos. If you see something you like and you know somebody who you think would enjoy it, man, take the time. Share it to them. Say, hey, watch this clown. He's has an old fart and he's funny. I would appreciate it greatly. And of always, the like button is a huge help as well. It helps me fight this ongoing battle that I have with the YouTube algorithm. It is a streamer's nightmare. And you have to do stuff that they want you to do, or they don't want to put you in the algorithm. YouTube isn't what YouTube once was. But thank you all so very much for coming by and spending time with me. For those of you who have subscribed, you have my deep and sincere appreciation. Thank you so very much. And guys, if you're following me on PS4, please, I'm asking you, come over to YouTube, drop me a subscribe. It would really help me out. So with that said, folks, as I say in all the end of my videos, man, take care of one another. Respect one another. It's okay to agree to disagree and be amicable about it. There's no need for the screaming and the yelling and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. No. Agree to disagree. It's okay. Take care of one another. Love one another. And when you go out in public, keep your heads on a swivel, because this world is not what it used to be. Trust me, after 61 years, it's a trip to see how much this world has actually changed. And then, of course, if you get it on you, get it all over you, you might as well. Folks, take care. Much love. NGRU Storm signing out. You guys have a great rest of the week. I look forward to seeing you all again on Sunday. But keep in mind, like I said earlier in the stream, Diablo 4 is another thing for me, and the new season has started. So I'm going to probably start doing some leveling streams on the weekend as I try to get my Whichever character I choose, last 3 seasons, it's been a necromancer. So, you're going to see some of that as well. I hope you enjoy it. Comments, questions, drop them in the comment section. I will do my best to get back with you and answer every question that you pose. Folks, take care. Much love, NGRU Storm signing out. Have a great hump day tomorrow. Later.